Who will make it out alive from this dangerous encounter with the Xenomorphs? The story kicks off in the same way as Issue 2, with David and his brothers setting their sights on the utter annihilation of yet another planet. Again, in a truly nightmarish fashion. David 8 unleashes the lethal pathogen upon the planet's engineers, aiming to erase them from existence and start anew. But this time, the results take a drastic turn. As the Davids survey the devastating aftermath of their attack, an alternate universe faction of the engineers intervenes. And in a pivotal moment, they swiftly and decisively eliminate the Davids before they can advance their plans. With the threat neutralized, the engineers continue their journey across the multiverse, determined to put an end to the Davids' reign of destruction. Meanwhile, we shift focus to the last remaining heroes aboard a spacecraft approaching Mars, the refuge of the mutant diaspora. Tony and Miles reveal that their ship sustained severe damage during liftoff, leaving them in a dire situation. Tony makes it clear their only hope for survival is to land on Mars and either trade for or borrow mutant technology to repair their ship. Because if they don't, they won't make it. After touching down, Miles and Carol prepare to explore the area, but when Tony is told he should stay behind due to his wheelchair, he pushes back, arguing that he's actually the most qualified to locate the tech they need. And then, to Miles' surprise, Tony reveals that his wheelchair is, in fact, an Iron Man suit. We shift to Bar Sinister, where it's revealed that Mr. Sinister has developed a deep fascination with the Facehugger, considering it a marvel of biological evolution. It's exactly what you'd expect from Mr. Sinister, his scientific curiosity twisted into something both utterly horrifying and somehow ashamedly amusing. As he passionately explains how facehuggers are both the catalyst for mass extinction and a living archive of their host's genetic history, one of his clones interrupts, announcing that a massive ship has just landed at their spaceport, bringing unexpected visitors. Elsewhere, as they investigate the planet, Tony's sensors detect a heat signature and movement near the city square. Following the signal, they track it back to Mr. Sinister and immediately question him, demanding to know if he's truly the only one left. Just as they ask what happened to the rest of the population, the scene shifts, revealing a chilling sight. Sinister's clones have swarmed Earth's colony ship, which is packed with Earth's refugees. Without hesitation, the clones unleash an onslaught, launching facehuggers from bazooka-like weapons. Miles, Tony, and Carol receive an urgent distress call about the attack and turn to Sinister, demanding to know why he would commit such a monstrous act. His simple response is that he's only doing what he always does, conquering evolution and outmatching Darwin. As he speaks, Xenomorphs begin to emerge, surrounding Tony and his team. Tony fights fiercely, doing everything he can to hold the aliens at bay long enough for them to break free from the square and reach their ship. But mid-air, one of the creatures ambushes him, and just as Miles moves to help, Carol stops him, insisting they have to stay together. During the battle, Carol tries to fend off an attacking Xenomorph, but its acidic blood splashes onto her unprotected face. As the pain overtakes her and she begins to lose consciousness, she catches a hazy glimpse of Emma Frost, encased in her diamond form alongside armor, making their way toward her. When Emma asks if Carol is still alive, Logan confirms that she is, urging her to hold on as they work to get her to safety. But just before she blacks out, he delivers a devastating blow, telling her that the others, likely Tony and Miles, are gone. Carol awakens to find Manifold, the immensely powerful teleporter, kneeling beside her. Emma explains that she briefly saw Tony, and Miles being overwhelmed by the Xenomorphs. She also reveals that their ship exploded in a fiery blast, leaving only the people Carol sees now as the last remaining mutant and human survivors on Mars. When asked why Sinister hasn't been killed by the Xenomorphs, it's revealed that he altered his genetic makeup, implanted one of their eggs inside his own chest, and tampered with its incubation process, deliberately delaying the hatching. Determined, Carol insists they go searching for Tony, but Logan steps in, trying to reason with her. He reminds her that he, Armor, Emma, and Manifold are untouchable to the Xenomorphs, while she isn't, urging her to stay where they can protect her. Despite his warnings, Carol refuses to back down. She declares that she left Tony behind once before, and she won't make that mistake again. She may also be referencing the last time she saw Captain America and Hulk, fighting side by side against the Xenomorphs, doing all they can to protect Earth's remaining citizens after Carol and Tony made the decision to leave Earth without them. Logan, Armor, Manifold, and Carol set out the next day, determined to find Tony. When they finally discover him, he's already gone, his lifeless body lying beside a dead facehugger. As they take a moment to grieve, something in the sky draws their attention. Looking up, they see Wakandan airships descending from above. Aliens vs. Avengers Issue 3 paves the way for an explosive finale, embracing Hickman's signature blend of ambitious storytelling and breathtaking visuals. While the issue leans more on spectacle than deep character moments, Mr. Sinister's involvement brings a distinctive X-Men twist, and the atmospheric artwork heightens the suspense. It might serve primarily as a bridge to the final showdown, but it remains a thrilling and visually captivating issue. What are your thoughts on this issue of Aliens vs. Avengers? Drop your comments below.